729 forecast.
You're looking live at some growing so far friendly cumulus clouds in our blue sky as viewed by our Carter Mountain weather camera. Throughout the latter part of the day into this evening, some of those clouds will grow into a thunderstorm. Hello, I'm meteorologist Josh Fitzpatrick. So the next big thing I'm tracking from the Weather Center is a late summer cold front, and that will give us a chance for that spotty thunderstorm this evening, but I think most areas will stay on the dry side. So we're going to say goodbye to the humidity and hello to a breath of fresh air, a lot less muggy and more comfortable, more typical of mid-September as we head into tomorrow and beyond. In that first forecast for the rest of your Wednesday, temperatures steady, upper 70s, low 80s, daytime highs, lower than yesterday. Before the clouds thickened up, we had a high near 90 in Charlottesville yesterday. Today it's more like the upper 70s to the lower 80s. Sunset now is at 7:25. Any shower, thunder shower will begin to fade away after 7 and 8 p.m. Right now, numbers are pleasant. We're in the upper 70s to near 80 degrees, and the humidity is still up there, still a bit muggy in parts of the area. The radar is completely dry, but here comes that cold front moving across wild and wonderful West Virginia. We're watching that front about to cross over the Allegheny Highlands as it approaches our area from the west. A couple of downpours will begin to pop up. Behind that front, look at this refreshing atmosphere. We're in the 50s and the 60s with current temperatures a little lower than average for this time of the year over the Great Lakes region. This is going to be our air mass as we head into the end of the week and also for the weekend. 5 p.m. slim rain chance. There's 7, 8 o'clock. Could be an isolated thunderstorm. And if you do not receive rain this evening, you will not have another opportunity to have rain until sometime next week. Dry skies tomorrow, that will linger into most of the weekend and next week. Saturday and Sunday, there's a very remote chance that you might see a stray shower. I'm keeping the forecast dry on Sunday. Temperatures at daybreak on Friday and the weekend in the 40s and the 50s, with high temperatures more seasonable for this time of the year in the upper 70s to the lower 80s. There's Major Hurricane Lee still in the open waters south and west of Bermuda. It won't directly impact the eastern seaboard, but it will send high waves and surf and rip currents. But it may directly impact down east Maine as a weak hurricane or more like a very strong nor'easter at the end of the weekend. Forecast for today, clouds and sun, a spotty shower chance. Highs upper 70s to the lower 80s. For tonight, well, we'll have an evening thunder shower risk. Otherwise, partly cloudy, lows mid 50s to lower 60s, and much drier on Thursday, mid 70s to the lower 80s. Sunshiny skies, comfortable conditions. 7-day forecast typical for mid-September, pushing 80, just shy of 80 on Friday. Good for high school football. Now with the cooler overnights in the 40s and the 50s, ragweed pollen will be on the increase through the weekend. Highs upper 70s and low 80s through the weekend, and overnight lows in the 40s and the 50s. But really, it's going to stay pretty dry until sometime later on next week, Jared.